The silent foods draining your testosterone after 50. Tested your testosterone after a healthy sweet breakfast? Your number may be fake low. A sugary morning can push testosterone down in the moment and leave you tired, unfocused, and flat all day. Before you panic or chase treatments you don't need, fix this. In the next minutes, we'll expose 5 everyday foods that quietly steal a man's edge after 50. You'll see simple swaps you can start today, so your next test reflects your real potential, not a food-induced crash. Stay with me. Last night's just 2 beers can show up as today's low T. It feels harmless, but alcohol quietly undercuts testosterone on 3 fronts. First, it blunts the brain's signal to your testicles. Second, it burdens the liver, your hormone traffic cop. Third, it wrecks deep sleep, prime time for repair and testosterone. Add belly fat and the damage deepens. More midsection fat means more aromatization, converting testosterone into estrogen-like signals. That's why signs start slow. Lower drive, shorter fuse, harder workouts, evening drinks, choppy sleep, morning test. Low result. Sometimes it's real. Sometimes it's the hangover talking. 2 rules protect your test. No alcohol for 3 to 4 nights. Regular sleep. Early morning fasting labs. No lectures, just a plan. Try a 7-day reset. Pick 4 alcohol-free nights. Lights out 30 minutes earlier. Walk 10 minutes after dinner. Water before bed. By day 4, more energy, better mood, sharper focus. When you do drink, keep it light, early, and alternate with water. Order your non-alcoholic drink first. Beat the thirst trap. Swap nightly beer for sparkling water with lime. High-protein snack to avoid hunger drinking. Greek yogurt with berries, cottage cheese and tomatoes, a handful of nuts. Social pressure? Scripted. Off night. I sleep better. People move on faster than you think. If you're on meds or unsure what's safe, talk to your primary care. Bottom line, alcohol doesn't just lower your number. It steals your morning, your training, your edge. Try 7 structured days. Watch your mornings change.
Crispy tastes great until yesterday's oil becomes today's low T. Here is what happens. Oil that is heated hard and used again breaks down. It makes oxidized byproducts that raise inflammation and stress your metabolism. Your testosterone factory is busy putting out fires instead of building hormone. Add late-night fries, and you also push sleep and blood sugar the wrong way. That next morning slump is not just age, it is chemistry. Important reframe. Fat is not the enemy. Old, overheated oil is. Olive oil on a salad can help you. A box of fries from a fryer that ran all day can hurt you. Zero trans fat on a label does not make a drive-through dinner harmless. If you stack portions, tiny amounts add up. You do not need a lecture. You need a plan you can do this week. Try a 7-day fryer-free test. At restaurants, say it early. Grilled, baked, or roasted, please. Pick the grilled chicken sandwich, not the crispy. Ask for a side salad or a baked potato instead of fries. Eat slower. Stop at satisfied. At home, use an oven or an air fryer with olive or avocado oil. If you crave crunch, make oven fries, roast chickpeas, or air fry salmon with a spice rub. Keep a bowl of nuts ready so you aren't grabbing chips when hunger hits. Watch what changes by day 4. Less brain fog, more morning drive, better workouts. Bottom line, fresh oil and real food support your hormones. Old fryer oil and late-night crispy meals do the opposite. Give your body 7 clean days and feel the difference.
One sugary meal can tilt your testosterone down in the moment.
Not forever, but enough to make you feel flat, foggy, and less driven. Here is why. A big glucose hit spikes insulin. Your body shifts into storage mode, not performance mode. Inflammation nudges up. Blood sugar swings down. You feel that as a crash. Late morning yawns, low mood, less push in the gym. If you draw labs in that window, your T can look lower than it really is. Do this before testing. Book an early morning draw. Go in fasting. Sleep well the night before. Skip juice, sweet coffee drinks, and cereal that morning. You want a clean baseline, not a muffin report. Reframe this. Carbs are not the villain. Liquid sugar and refined carbs on an empty stomach are. Whole fruit with fiber digests slower. Steel-cut oats hit different than frosted flakes. Timing and protein matter. Make breakfast work for you. Protein first, then carbs with fiber. Eggs with avocado and tomatoes. Greek yogurt, unsweetened, with berries and a handful of nuts. Cottage cheese with fruit. Steel-cut oats topped with chia and blueberries. If you drink coffee, pair it with food, not syrup. Run a 7-day sugar reset. No liquid sugar. No breakfast pastries. Swap soda for water or sparkling water. If you want something sweet, save it for after a protein-rich meal. By day 4, watch your mornings change. Steadier energy, better focus, stronger drive. Bottom line, sugary breakfasts and white carbs can push testosterone down short-term and drag your day. Protein first, fiber-rich meals pull you the other way. Protect your next test and your next morning.
Fish is healthy. Yes, but not all fish are equal. Some carry a mercury tax you do not need. Mercury builds up in big, long-lived predators. That is why these are the problem fish: shark, swordfish, king mackerel, tilefish. Here is the concern. Mercury is a neurotoxin. It also acts like an endocrine disruptor. Over time, it can stress the systems that support testosterone and sperm quality. It is not an overnight drop. It is a slow drag you can avoid. Reframe this. Fish is not the villain. The wrong fish is. A grilled swordfish steak looks clean on the plate, but a grilled salmon or trout gives you protein, omega-3s, and far less mercury. Simple swaps you can use this week. Pick salmon, sardines, trout, pollock, cod, haddock, shrimp, or tilapia. Choose canned light tuna more often than albacore. Rotate choices so you are not eating the same fish every day. When eating out, ask, "What low-mercury fish do you have today?" If the server is unsure, default to salmon or trout. At home, bake or grill with lemon, olive oil, and herbs. Add a fiber-rich side, roasted vegetables, quinoa, or a big salad. Run a 30-day low-mercury switch. Skip the 4 high-mercury fish. Eat low-mercury options 2 to 3 times a week instead. Notice steadier energy, better workouts, and fewer afternoon slumps. Bottom line, keep the protein and omega-3s, lose the mercury. Choose fish that feed your hormones, not fight them. A small candy with a big hormone hit. That's black licorice. Licorice root contains glycyrrhizin. Small human trials show it can push testosterone down within a week when used daily in meaningful amounts. It can also raise blood pressure and lower potassium, which hits harder after 50. Here's the trap. It sneaks in as candy, herbal tea, and natural throat lozenges. Daily use feels harmless, but a daily habit is different from a rare treat. Reframe this. Candy isn't the problem. Licorice root is. DGL licorice removes most glycyrrhizin, but if you're optimizing hormones, It's still safer not to make licorice a daily thing. Simple rules you can follow this week. Treat licorice as an occasional dessert, not a nightly snack. Skip licorice tea as a bedtime routine. If you want something warm at night, choose ginger tea, lemon hot water, or plain decaf tea. If you want candy, have a small square of dark chocolate instead of licorice ropes. Read labels for licorice root, licorice extract, or glycyrrhiza glabra. Run a 14-day licorice break. No black licorice candy, no licorice tea. Notice steadier energy and fewer afternoon slumps. If you have high blood pressure, kidney issues, or take blood pressure meds, diuretics, or sleep meds, talk with your primary care before bringing licorice back. Bottom line, keep your treats, lose the daily licorice. Protect your testosterone and your blood pressure at the same time.
You don't need a perfect diet. You need a plan you can live with. Run the 7-day reset. Alcohol-free 3 to 4 nights. No deep-fried meals. Grill, bake, or air fry instead. Protein-first breakfast. No liquid sugar. Low-mercury fish. Skip shark, swordfish, king mackerel, tilefish. No daily licorice candy or licorice tea. Then extend it 30 days. Eat low-mercury fish 2 to 3 times a week. Keep the fryer-free rule on weeknights. Save sweets for after-protein-rich meals. Sleep on a regular schedule. Test the right way. Morning, fasting, well-rested. If your number still runs low, repeat the test on a second morning and talk with your primary care. Don't self-treat off one result. Tell me in the comments which swap you'll try first. Share this with a friend who needs a clean reset. Next, we'll build a simple morning routine to protect your testosterone, step by step. This video is for education only. It's not medical advice. Talk with your doctor, especially if you take blood pressure, diabetes, pain, or sleep medicines.